Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Old Man and the Kid, episode 14. We're making our way to 20. Today, it's just me and the homie Rob. You already know we're doing another show, just me and him.
Yes, sir.
There is a lot to talk about. Specifically about some things that happened last night. And I want to start somewhere else first.
Okay.
I don't want to jump into the nitty-gritty just yet. I want to talk about this Barcelona tournament going on right now. So far for me, this has been the weirdest one for me. Just
Well, it's
because
over now.
Oh, did it just end? Was
Yeah,
Steph and
fun.
Rude the last match?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I thought that was semi. Wait, who won?
Casper got his get back from
Should have. I was going to bet on him. Freaking. It was so weird because there was nobody there. Really.
Well, it wasn't 1,000.
Was it a 500?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, that makes more sense. I was watching when we got to the quarter and the semis and stuff. I was like, where is everybody? Why am I watching Steph versus Casper Ruud? Nori made me mad. How you gonna beat Rafa and then lose in the next round?
Who, Damon R?
Yeah, his last name's Nori, right?
No. That's Cam Nori. You're thinking about Alex Damon R.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was bad.
Still, my point stands. That's so mad because Rafa looked pretty good in the first match. He just looked like he was getting back in the groove, and then lost right after. I was very upset. I was pulling for Rafa.
Yeah, it was too.
When's the next slam take place?
Sometime in May, I think.
Oh, so that's coming up. Is that gonna be on clay?
Yeah, it's Roland Garros. It's the French Open.
I figured they've been playing on clay a lot. At least we know Rafa's gonna be back for that.
Yeah, I don't know how well he's gonna fare. Hopefully, that was just warm up, and his body's not giving up on him.
Yeah, I'd love to see him win the French Open.
I'm pulling for Carlos.
Yeah. Well, that's great because I'm pulling for Dimitrov. No, I either want Rafa or Carlito to win for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm saying Rafa because I would love for him to win his last French Open.
Yeah.
That'd be great for him. And then at that point, he won that. He could just retire right then and there. Not even finish the tour.
Yeah, no, he probably would, honestly.
King of clay. But man, what's our next 1,000 tournament?
I think it's Madrid or something like that.
Yeah. It is. Who's all do we know if Carlos is going to be back for that?
I think he's going to try and be back for it. I don't know if it's official, but I think he's supposed to be.
Okay. See, I'm missing him. I'm missing watching him.
Yeah.
Sucks he's had to miss these last couple things.
On his too, man.
Yeah, but it's all right. He's got to heal, recover. He's got to do his thing. He doesn't want to make it worse. Oh yeah. So yesterday, because I hopped on the cheap seats for about a half an hour with my dad. Yeah, because he had to do the episode himself. Because it was Beer Cave's son's birthday. So, happy birthday to BK. Yeah. And I was talking to him a little about baseball. I know you feel heavy about this too. First, I want to roll into the good stuff. The Guardians are cooking right now.
Yes,
they are cooking. Best team in baseball currently right now.
I don't know about all that.
They got the best record right now.
Okay.
But a team that is absolutely stinking is the LA Dodgers, man. They
Really bad.
suck right now.
Really bad. I think they started the year 10-3 or something like that. Now they're 12-11. Really bad.
That is terrible, dude. I don't know, man. I'm getting tired of putting money on them.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna put up runs, but it's just like when you don't have pitching, especially in a year where it's probably looks like Shohei is not gonna pitch this year at all.
Yeah.
Because of his injury. So they got one dude in Yamamoto who they paid like 300 mil from Japan, who's really good, but it's like you don't got no bullpen, man. So even if he gives up 2-3 runs, Joe Kelly's gonna come in and give up 5 runs, and the game's gonna be over.
Yeah. LA Dodgers are looking very stinky. Very stinky. But the NBA playoffs is here. It has begun. We got a lot of things happening. Now I told my dad yesterday that the Knicks are going to win and they're going to win the series. I said they're going to win 7. How do you feel about that take that Knicks are winning 7?
What?
Surprise appearance.
What are y'all doing out here? You talking about how Garcia whooped that ass?
No, we're talking about the New York Knicks whooping on Sixers.
Man.
I think if Embiid's not fully healthy and can't like consistently play at a high level, the Knicks are probably going to take it in 7.
I like it.
The hell?
You still riding Sixers?
Not if Embiid's hurt. If Embiid's hurt, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a massive problem.
I mean, that's the main dude. I mean, you got Maxey doing his thing, but yeah, that's a huge problem.
He's got to be at least 90% for them to like stand a chance. Really, 85%.
You got to stop doing stupid shit like throwing the ball at the backboard and dunking.
Oh, dude, what do the Sixers do if they get bounced first round? What's their plan now?
I really don't know.
They definitely ought to get some pieces or something. They'll be trading somebody. I mean,
they do seem to try. I mean, they traded Ben Simmons for Harden. They got rid of Harden for some pieces. Like they are trying to make Embiid work, but it just hasn't so far.
Maybe it's time to trade Embiid.
Yeah, blow the whole team up. Well, keep Maxey.
Yeah, keep Maxey, trade Embiid, trade Harris, which, I mean, you don't want to trade Embiid. I mean, that's dumb as hell. But, again, you probably get some hella pieces for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because at least get a good draft compensation.
Shit, you better get players and draft compensation.
Yeah, you better get another all-star.
I mean, trade Embiid to the Pacers, get Miles Turner, get Pascal Siakam, some other stuff.
That's not a bad deal.
What's up, Jesus?
Happy Sunday. Said Nixon 5.
Well, yeah, now if Embiid's hurt like that, I just don't. It's crazy. Them 76ers, dude. They just really. You think they got something, and then they don't.
Yeah, they got to be one of the worst just playoff teams year in, year out. And beat OKC.
They got the picks.
You better trade.
They got the draft capital to get rid of.
Trade Chet and some picks. That's maybe a deal.
But does OKC want to give up Chet?
No, I don't think so. But for Embiid and Shai together, you'd have to consider it. Like,
listen, they'll probably throw Tobias Harris in there too.
Yeah, I was too. I thought for sure he was just going to rest that game.
He said, speaking of the NFL draft, the Giants.
What pick did the Giants have?
6.
What
you feeling?
I mean, I think they should take a QB.
Nah, the only QB gonna be
But it
there.
depends. It depends who's left though, because we might see 4 QBs get ripped right away.
Listen, they need everything. Take Malik Neighbors.
I don't mind that. It just like it really depends how good you think McCarthy's gonna be and if he's there.
He's not gonna be. But yeah, Marvin Harrison ain't gonna be there. Finesse, he ain't gonna be there.
Say he's most likely getting ripped. What do the Cardinals have? 4?
4.
He's probably getting ripped at the 4.
Unless someone trades up for that 4 spot and someone trades up to the Chargers spot, Harrison will be gone. Yeah. Jones didn't look too good with that interview. What did he say?
Sixers will try to milk it with Embiid because he sells in Philly.
Well, then they better put some players around him.
Yeah.
Better do something here, man.
I don't know if it's bad luck or what it is.
I just think Embiid's got. It's also like Embiid plays for contact, so he puts himself in harm's way a lot more than a lot of other players.
Listen, trade Embiid to Miami. Get Bama Bayou and maybe Tyler Hero, a couple picks or something. Let him be down there with Butler and Scary Terry and them.
Did the Heat go for that though, giving up Bam and Tyler when they got that team solid together?
It depends on what they do right here. I mean, Butler and Scary are out against Boston at least game 1. I don't know throughout the whole series.
It depends if you think Butler and Embiid can get you there. Because if you think Butler and Embiid can get you a ring or give you a chance for a ring, then you might consider it. But if you don't think that's enough, then you don't trade your young guys.
I mean, listen. If Butler would have stayed in Philly, they would have done stuff already.
Yeah, maybe.
Are the Heat tied for most finals appearances in the 2020s?
No.
So they got 2.
In the 2020s?
I think Isn't it them and the Nuggets both at 2?
So aren't the Lakers at?
The Nuggets are only at 1. It's the Heat have the most finals appearances, but they never get it done.
Yeah, okay.
And Jesus, I think it is contact instead of hit for the fence now. They're actually playing fundamental baseball is what it's called to me. Singles and doubles, move the base runners. Stop swinging for the fences all the time. I mean, look what the Guardians are doing. Tied for the best record in the MLB, and they don't have home run hitters. I mean, Josh Naylor can hit home runs, Jose Ramirez, but
that's why Stephen Kwan's been one of the best players in the league this year.
Yeah, and he's just getting on base. Just hits.
Man, he couldn't get a second hit for me that one game, though.
What?
Maybe said he couldn't get a second hit for me that one game, though.
Oh, well, most games he's getting at least 2 or 3. Drake May's the guy. Giant. Well, look, if they like him, they're going to have to move up to get him. They're going to have to switch with the Patriots. And I think the Patriots, be honest, are probably willing to move down because they have Jacoby Brissett, and that's going to be their guy this year.
I was thinking that, but I don't think so. I think after hearing the reports, especially because I'm hearing the Commanders aren't really happy with Jane Daniels, so he might fall to us. I just think there's too many options at 3.
And but if you trade with the Giants, you're going to get this year's first, next year's first, probably this year's second.
Yeah, but
what if
next year's QB class is terrible?
What if their plan is to ride with Jacoby as a starting QB this year, and they take Marvin Harrison at 3, and then draft a QB later on?
That too. You can get Bo Nix and Penix and all that.
That's what I was going to say. Bo Nix. I couldn't remember his name.
I just don't. See, this wide receiver class is deep though. Like you could get a wide receiver. We have the pick 34 too. So if you go Drake May or Jane Daniels, and whether you start them or Brissett, you could draft a receiver who can come in and make an impact right away in the second round.
How do you feel about that, Rob? You want McCarthy?
No, we're not. Maybe if Belichick was still here, but we're not taking McCarthy.
The 6 to the Broncos for the 12th and Surtain. I mean, that would be a hell of a move. You would definitely get more than just that, though. I think you could probably get another pick out of him. But yeah, that's a good move.
Let you answer this one, Rob.
It's decent. It's not. It was a lot better, but it's not like it's like middle of the pack probably.
Look, I think the Patriots could trade out of that 3 spot, get some picks, and draft Bo or Penix later.
I don't know, because if one of these QBs ends up being generational, then that's a horrible move.
No, that's like saying every draft you could say that about anybody.
Yeah, but you just got to make the right decision. And like,
look, yeah, you exactly. There you go. Got to make the right decision. You know, there's only usually 1, maybe 2 QBs in a draft that's generational. That's it. Caleb Williams has got all the talent ability in the world to be the generational QB. Problem is, it's mental. Mental.
mm-hmm.
I think Marvin Harrison is worth moving up. I think he's the definitive number 1 receiver in this draft class, which is why he was talked about being picked first in the draft. But obviously, that's not where the Bears were going.
The Cardinals are going to get a steal. They're going to get Marv, probably. And he's going to be good with Kyler.
Unless the Vikings use those 2 picks with them and trade up. But I mean, I feel like the Vikings use the Chargers and trade up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And I want the Chargers to do that trade anyways. All right, listen, I just want to hop on, talk to y'all real quick. I'm going to let y'all run your show. I'm going to go enjoy some food real quick. I'm downloading stuff on Spotify for everything. I'm going to get this show on there. Hey, don't forget, everybody on right now, tonight, 6:30, Sports Madness. Tune in.
Sports Madness, baby.
Got Sports Madness. We'll be live. But, hey, remember, Garcia beat up on Haney, though. Remember that. Don't shake your head. He knocked down the times. Ain't never been knocked down before.
No,
we're going to talk about that later.
Yeah, you talk about that. You just talk about how he won the fight. All right, y'all. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later, man.
Love you too. Jesus says,